Hey, this is Rich from Tennessee Homestead. To answer the question that you get sometimes from people who are talking about wanting to be self-employed, the number one reason they usually give you, I'm tired of taking crap from my boss. Well, let me tell you something. I have so far, and I finally got the area cleaned, have hauled, I think about six, five-yard wheelbarrows worth of manure out of this little bitty calf stall. Now, one might think, oh my gosh, you need to clean your stall more often. This is 2 days, and these cows weren't in here more than about, probably 3 hours a day. Let me hang on to this thing a little better. Sophie, why don't you go home to your mama? Yeah. Neighbor's dog. Little English shepherd. Anyway, so yeah, you're going to get handed quite a bit by your new bosses if you decide to do this homesteading. They hand it to you in large piles, let me tell you. But yeah, you clean it out. I was going to show you how I normally put down some barn lime once I get the old hay and straw up. It kind of keeps it smelling a little fresher and also helps with the compost. So, but when I went in to get my bag of lime, I discovered I had about a teaspoon worth left in that bag. So I'm out of barn lime, so there's no point in showing you that. But normally I'll sprinkle some regular barn lime down. That's more of the powdered lime, and turn it white, and then I'll go back in with my base coat of hay. So that's pretty much it. You're handed a lot of crap from your new bosses, and it's a blessing because you use it to build your compost piles and put on your gardens and things of this nature. So while shoveling manure is not my favorite job, I try to look at the bright side of it. At least I'm not out buying manure, so that's kind of a good thing. But and we put it right up straight on our garden right now, because what's going to be what is the main garden for the house. When we got into it, our first garden that we put in and turned it, we discovered that under about an inch of topsoil was nothing but sand. It was a training arena for horses. There wasn't much sand there at all, or much dirt there at all. There was plenty of sand. Looked like an overgrown kid's sandbox. So it left us with a mess. First year garden was just pathetic. We went ahead and just took the next fall and winter. We covered it in a heavy coat of cow manure and hay. Now, before anybody starts commenting, yes, I know putting fresh manure on a garden is pretty heavy. But I'll tell you what, we turned it a couple of times before we did our final turning for planting, and we had a fairly decent production. And so we've been doing that until I get that sand turned into soil. We'll continue to do that, and it helps hold down on the winter weed growth and so forth. So, but like I said, it's working here. It may not work at your place. Every homestead's going to be a little different. What somebody does 20 miles from here may not work here. Always keep that in mind. Figure out what works for you and run with it. Okay, well, this is kind of a short one. I wanted to show you the liming and the whole thing, but didn't quite work that way. But I'll let you know, your new bosses are going to hand you a lot of crap on the homestead too, and enjoy it. It's a great resource for you. I hope this finds you having a great day, and this is Richmond, Tennessee Homestead. Bye.